What's up? Good morning. What's up, Scotty? Good morning, everybody. Yeah, Dennis had to. Dennis couldn't be on too long.
I got to mute. Got to mute. Sorry.
You muted?
Yeah, I got it.
Now I hear you. Now I hear you. What's up?
Oh, I don't know. Hey, hang on. I'm busy.
Oh, you busy? Wait a minute. I got you confused with somebody I know that works.
Look, sheetrock.
You got air conditioning holes there.
Yeah, exactly. But at least I don't have rafters and studs showing anymore.
Now all you need is some vents and a paint job, a primer, and some paint. And
yeah, we still had mud at the joints and things like that. So.
Yeah, that's all right. Hey, coming along there, brother. Coming along.
Oh man.
Brad, welcome in. Joel, welcome in. Brother Michael is awake up in Chicago. Billy Hallwood, Brad Austin, Mr. Bob Casey, Lance Cadena was. I don't know when does Lance sleep? I'm trying to figure that out.
No, he's like me, man. He stays up all night.
Yeah, but it's only, what is it, 4:48 in California?
Well, I'll tell you what, I get up at 3 a.m. and I really like it. I mean, it's quiet. You can get your thoughts together, get things done.
Look at this guy's up too. Look, what's up in California? They must have had an earthquake. They must have woke him up or something.
Yeah, they did have one, didn't they? I don't know what area it was, but I know California had one. I've been wearing your hat all week, but when it gets cold, you got to do something to keep your head warm.
Hey, I
switched up and put his on for the weekend. So
let's bring the guy in who snows everything. He don't know everything; he snows everything.
Mr. Flynn, yeah.
You got to fake it. Sometimes you got to fake it.
What's up, John?
Oh, not much. I just got back in. I did a little sunrise flight.
Oh wow!
So I'm running behind. So yeah, we actually had the sun come up today.
I didn't realize Dennis.
Hey, Johnny.
Quick,
Dre's letting you know not to be. You're not too special. He got up to watch the F1 race.
Yeah. Brad says, let's see, Brad, what do you say? In Williamsburg, Virginia this morning with wife and friends. This weekend fireworks last night. Check my Facebook page. Will do, Brad.
Brad has a Facebook page? Who knew?
Brad, man, look, Brad's always putting up videos. Not. No, he does put up some. I think he put up some from Vegas.
So
I haven't put up any in so long. I don't know if I can remember how to do it.
So y'all probably all know that Charlie lost his YouTube channel.
Yeah. No, what happened there? I saw something come across. He changed his name or something. What?
Yeah, I don't know the particulars. The only comment I saw was, somebody made some kind of innocent comment that most of us probably wouldn't take to heart, but because of it, he supposedly got banned.
Really?
So, now whether that's 100% true, I don't know. But like I said, I only got that out of like one sentence. So,
yeah.
Imagine that, and Lon still has a channel.
Yeah. What's up with that?
What is up with that?
Where's the justice there?
No, I don't know. I did see it yesterday evening. That's pretty. I mean, a lot of times they might just put you in Facebook jail, not Facebook, YouTube jail for a couple of days or something.
That's pretty weird, and that's the story. That someone else made a comment on one of his videos.
Yeah, like I said, Lon, I shouldn't probably even comment about it because I don't know enough about it. He implied it was something, an innocent type thing. It wasn't anything belligerent or anything like that. But I have no idea. With the way YouTube is now, they're so I don't know how to say it. Look, I'm old, so I'll talk the way I want to.
Yeah,
you are old and crazy.
I don't know about that, but I'm no Lions fan. I mean, my gosh.
Hey. Come on, you're just jealous.
Oh, you saw he was trying to pass that Kool-Aid around, didn't you, Scotty?
Honolulu blue Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
That's good stuff.
I got some of that stuff. Let me show it to you.
We got to put up with Joe Fodolea with the red Kool-Aid. Now we got the blue Detroit Kool-Aid. You know, we got the Taylor Swift Kool-Aid.
Yeah, the problem with Lions fans is
that the blue Kool-Aid you're talking about?
There you go. That's kind of like it.
Yeah.
I'm not supposed to advertise, but you know, I'm a Gator fan, so.
All right, Scotty. Michael says
fan.
he might be coming down to Jacksonville, Florida, February 14th. That's Valentine's Day. Scotty's gonna be busy that day now.
No, absolutely. No, I'm gonna try to go to this thing. This is actually a 3-day event that Harvey FPV, I think it's this Hardy FPV. Ken is the one who introduced me to me, and I think that's why Mike knows about it as well.
Speaking of Ken, he must have knew we were talking about him. Look, good morning.
Yeah,
Ken.
I already warned my wife. So look, I might be disappearing on that weekend.
Ken says Mikey's gonna be his Valentine, so there you go.
Well, that's big news there. I'll definitely have to make sure I get there. So, and maybe I'll bring my drones this time.
Lance, Seahawks have a tough one in Arizona today. Need to win one. Oh, well, I don't know. That pretty soon the college guys going to be making more than the pro guys. So, you know. So
Dusty's wanting to know what we're talking about. I'm guessing he's talking about that Valentine event. I don't know, Dusty. I'll see if I can find a link and shoot it to you.
Yeah, Michael is in here. Michael, if you got something on that, throw it in here. Rodney Bell. Welcome.
Ken is the one that's got it. Place it here.
Ken.
Yeah, he's the one that's been.
It looks pretty cool.
Spreading around.
We expect a full report, Scotty.
Yeah, YouTube is a weird place, that's for sure. You can get in trouble for the goofiest stuff, meanwhile other people get away with the craziest stuff.
Gosh, some of the stuff.
You know, so some of the stuff you see on YouTube, you're like, some of the stuff they get in trouble for, you're like, the same thing. You're like, what, really?
Well, one of the best things, something I saw recently, Ronnie posted, I guess it was in Rodney's chats yesterday. He posted, they were complaining about, baby, it's cold outside.
Yeah.
And how the woke group is saying that was about rape and this and that. I don't know what else. But then some comedian played the top song of that year that they were complaining, and baby
was WAP.
And played it simultaneously or back to back, so you could read the lyrics and see the comparison.
I'll tell you what,
bad too.
Men need to be men, and I hate to say, I guess, well, I don't know. You can't say women need to be women because they can be something else nowadays. So I don't know what the world is a crazy place. That's all I can say. I mean,
now Johnny's gonna lose his channel. That's a
wrap. Yeah.
Let me get off real quick.
Have a good day, everybody.
You're not on their side 100%, man. You're an enemy. It's a wrap now, son. you got.
Well, I'm not gonna run for president, so you know.
You got to be picketing down the road and going, it's ma'am.
It's crazy. It's a crazy world. It's identify.
At the store the other day, I said, "Thank you, sir." To somebody, looked back and said, "Was it?" It was. I don't know.
No.
Identify as a punching bag.
Yeah.
Bob.
Hey, I got a short game for you. So Black Clover is where I buy all my hats, right? And they had this deal where normally their hats are like $50 a pop, right? And they had this deal, these college ones, where they were selling. I got them because I'm a veteran and whatnot for $6 a piece. So I just bought 10 of them. I have no idea what these logos are. Now you and Joe are like big time college guys. So I'm gonna see if anybody can tell me what these. I can look it up, but I thought it'd be kind of mildly fun to see if you guys could tell me who these guys are.
Boston College.
Boston College.
The Eagles.
Okay.
BC, Boston College, yeah.
Utah State.
Yep.
Okay, I didn't know that one right off. Good job, Mr. Flynn.
Georgetown University.
Georgia.
Even though it's what is this color? This is like a dark blue and white. I know Georgetown was.
That's Georgetown.
Georgetown University, yeah.
It is Georgetown.
Is it dark blue though?
Right, it is.
I didn't know. Yeah. Okay. Well, there you go. This one is
New Mexico.
University.
University of New Mexico.
It is A&M. I think I'm flipped. I think my camera's flipped.
University of New Mexico, yeah.
No, you're good.
Oh, is it good? Okay. This one.
Louisville.
No.
Cardinals.
Red.
Louisville, for real?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Let me see the front.
It's just got.
It's all going to be
I got
black clover.
Yeah, okay.
The color, though, the red color, I thought was, hey, settle down, camera. Yeah. Anyway, okay. Louisville. Okay, and
that is Memphis. Memphis
Tigers.
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah, my friend's a baseball.
That's pretty impressive.
Yeah,
that's pretty impressive, I gotta say.
You got
okay. Now this one's pretty easy.
I can't see it. Something State. Higher.
Oh, this goddamn. Hold on a second. Give me a second. I gotta turn this face tracking off. It's driving me insane. It keeps moving around because of face tracking.
Well, I had the banner up too.
There we go.
I think it was a banner.
Yeah, it was catching a banner.
Oh.
New Mexico State.
That's New Mexico State.
God damn! I just turned that off. I thought.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Wasn't on team, right?
That is Mississippi State.
Mississippi State.
Because of the red?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Because there's a lot of schools that got like M's for logos, right?
Yeah.
It's like, wait a minute.
A lot of M states out there.
Don could
This
go
must
to
be
every
like
college football game in the nation.
That is Georgia.
The Rambling Wreck from Georgia Tech. Huh?
God damn it! What the hell?
No, that's
there it goes.
I don't know what that is. Some honeybee.
Yeah, I don't know.
WSU. It looks like it's wheat.
WSU. Oh, I wonder if it's the
Shockers.
Wichita State.
Yeah,
Wichita State. Yeah, because it's a bundle of wheat.
Yeah,
is what what it is.
Shockers. Yep.
The Shockers.
If I could get rid of this goddamn. Wait, hold on. Let me try this. All right.
The Shockers.
Right. Yeah. Now maybe it's gone. Okay. Yeah, now it's gone. Okay.
What are you using?
Yeah.
Pocket 3?
Yeah. See now?
Yeah, Wichita
State. Is that better?
Wichita State. Yep.
Okay.
Couldn't see the letters.
And last but not least is this one looks familiar as hell, and I can't think of what it is.
Texas Tech.
Texas Tech.
The Red Raiders.
All right, thanks.
Heck of a record. Texas
Tech. Yep.
Cool. No,
Nice
I just said F it and bought them.
Yeah.
You get free shipping after $60, so I had to buy at least 10 of them anyway to get free shipping. Oh, it's gonna be like $20 to ship. So I was like, that's 3 hats.
What's the name of
I
the
just got them
company?
all.
What's the name of the company?
It was Black Clover. Black Clover.
Okay.
It's where I buy all my hats.
I've noticed that, yeah.
Let's
they're all flex fit.
Let's check some scores from last night here. Arizona State took down Iowa State. In the Superdome last night, it was 41-13. Let's see, Jackson State beat Southern. Oregon, of course, we know the Ducks. That was a pretty close game.
That's a good game, yeah.
And Ohio, which I did love, I made a nice little bet, if you could say that on YouTube, on Ohio. Marshall took down Louisiana. They didn't do worth the crap. I see that. And then, of course, the big one, Georgia,
that was a good
won
game.
in overtime. And then where's the Clemson? Clemson won't end up winning, right?
Yes.
Yes, they did.
So does SMU get in at 11-2?
We'll find out today. What, at noon today? Is that when they're doing the?
Well, the score was 34-31, I think.
Yeah, they did win 34-31.
Mm-hmm.
I think I saw a pink iPhone, so you guys look like you guys are all set for your next phone. I saw an ad for a pink iPhone. Yeah. You know what? They keep offering me for free iPhone. I laugh every time I see the ad.
And then the FCS series there, look, South Dakota State won. They had some big scores in this.
Yeah. So Ken says he doesn't think they're getting in, and then Lance is saying Alabama's getting in. Media wants Alabama.
Well, Saban's not there, so maybe not.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good point, Joe. That
Well, they got two. How many losses does who was it? Who's not getting in? You says SMU.
SMU.
I don't
They played
know.
a good game last night. They just 56-yard walk-off, you know?
Lon is an iOS hater. No, Lon just hates what the rest of the people has, Michael.
He's in the closet with iOS.
Yeah, that's it. You got me. Busted. No, I just like picking on it. It doesn't make any difference to me. I give a lot of credit to Apple, actually. You know,
really?
and yeah, I mean,
did you bump your head this morning?
No. It's fun to joke about and pick on people about back and forth, but the bottom line is that they basically ushered in the modern smartphone. You know what I mean? So
I think Lon's drinking the blue Kool-Aid.
Yeah, that's what it is.
What blue Kool-Aid? What are you talking about? No. I'll give him credit. I mean, where credit's due.
Hey guys, I got the newest. Look, everybody just needs to run out and buy this drone. I'm telling you.
Yeah. Ooh, yeah. I heard good things about that.
Yeah.
Well, did?
Not so good things too. No, not really.
Where'd you hear the good things? Isn't it like $300 or something like that?
Well, yeah, $249. They got a $50 off coupon right now, so $199.
So the Mini 4K is $239, and that drone's $239, $249.
Yeah.
I wonder which drone you should buy. I wonder which drone.
Hey, Lon, it all depends on which one can get to you.
Well, you know,
you can walk into Best Buy and buy a Mini 4K.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you know what? Though? You know what's funny about this is I know Lon. You know, we talk about it, and of course everybody does. I mean, the people who I guess don't know have never seen a drone in flight. You know, it looks pretty damn cool on your phone when you first take off. You've never seen any other experience, but you know, I can't get it to do the flight mode. You got to do the calibration little dance out there every time for some reason. So I mean, you know, I did a little box opening on it, but I'm not even going to do a flight thing from it. I don't think, because it's just, I don't know.
It's probably fine because it does have all those little features, and some people like that stuff. I wouldn't want Follow Me or Active Track without
obstacle avoidance.
Obstacle avoidance. I wouldn't even want that.
Yeah, but you know what happened? You know what's happening on here with the iPhone? Now I'm gonna go back with the iPhone on this controller. The dynamic, what they call it, your dynamic view or something. You can't see some part of the screen on the feed from the drone.
Because the dynamic island.
Yes.
Oh.
Wow.
And it's blocking the. You know, so there's really no way to. I mean, I guess you could maybe try to fly it with an iPad or something, but you'll never get the iPad in that little toy control.
Can you turn your phone the other direction?
Nope.
Oh, of course not, because of the cord, because of the length of the cord.
Well, there's no cord, but it's just I don't think it would. I don't know. I'm not gonna fool with it too much. I can tell you that.
Yeah. Oh no, when you put your phone in the controller, doesn't it plug in with a cord? Oh, it Wi-Fi's from the controller to your phone.
Wi-Fi.
Hello, 2017. Holy crap.
Yeah, they even got something that turns the camera on.
Wow. I didn't know they did that. I didn't know anybody did that anymore. No, the Wi-Fi connect from the controller to the phone.
Yeah.
Right.
I didn't know anybody did that.
It's just a I don't know. It's a ST. Jonathan was asking. It's called.
It's just a rebrand, though, right? Of somebody else's.
Oh, I'm sure it is. They probably got.
It looks like a JJRC or something.
You know, if you go on Amazon, you could probably see the same drone under 5 different names. You know, maybe more than that.
Well, who sent you that, Sky?
Yeah.
The real question: will it fly through the tugboat?
Oh yeah, we
probably.
Yeah, we could definitely risk it at the tugboat, Joe. I can tell you that, because you know, if not, it could definitely swim. I'm sure that it says swim down here somewhere in all these features. You know,
swim mode.
Yeah,
sounds like a plan.
It don't say. You know, it's not 2.7 or 4K, or it just says high definition camera.
Ooh,
waypoint.
That's 720 potentially.
Yeah, point of entry. Follow me with the little footsteps.
Yeah, because HD starts at 720.
Gestures, so you can do gestures like you can like. Anyway, it is what it is. Maybe I'll send it to look Eddie Nunez. He can't go pick this drone up at Best Buy. I can tell you that, Eddie. Maybe Eddie's gonna wait for the ST-X Pro. That's what he's waiting for. Let's see, Johnny Drone Flyer. I need some Place It Here shirts with an arrow pointing down. All right.
Well, send them the logo. Yeah.
Whatever that means. Why point down?
No comment. I don't want to get your channel removed, I guess. Apparently. Apparently.
Yeah, well, hey, if you get this costs a lot of money to wear this shirt right here.
You know what? That's a rare shirt too, Johnny. That is the only long sleeve version of that shirt in existence.
Yeah.
So it's worth a lot of money.
I'll tell you, man. Who else? Mr. Joe Foco Leo had some shirts made. So yeah, we got I got one on the Captain Joe America's t-shirts too. Got one, the only one of his.
Ooh. Captain Joe, you coming to the Florida meetup?
I'll tell you what. As of right now, I got a good shot of going. I'm not sure.
Oh wow!
I won't know till like about a month before.
Okay. Well, we hope to see you there.
Oh, be prepared for the plane tickets. That's the only thing that's kind of a bummer. The cost.
We drive.
Yeah, I'm driving.
Oh yeah,
caravan.
No, driving. Well, yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I get
train.
Because if you follow behind this dude right here, you don't have to pay. You don't have to pay the tolls.
He pays them for you. What a guy!
Oh, that's nice. That's good to know. If everyone go cross country,
that's 2 years in a row that I didn't get charged tolls, and Scotty did. So
the only thing I miss Lee is our blocker. Lee was a great blocker. He would pull out and block all the cars so we could pass the cars in front of us. It worked pretty good.
No, it's fun. I mean, hell, it's not that far away now. Once we get through Christmas here, you'd be at really 90 days away from that meetup. So, Uncle Bill, what's up, Uncle Bill? Maybe some shorts that say place it here.
On the back.
Yeah.
Say Apple on the front and then say place it here on the back.
Well, look, hey, you can change the channel to Jam It Here.
Jam It Here. That'd be a good name for a preservatives company. Jam It Here, jellies and preserves.
Did we say anything about Barkley? Because Barkley's in here listening, so
he's just lurking.
Oh yeah,
I know he's here. Oh no, he is here actually. Yeah, I didn't see him up here yet.
He's there.
Yeah.
It was a 3/4 sleeve at the most. In fact, Johnny sent me this long sleeve shirt right here. Thanks, Johnny. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I think Lon, you won. I think at one of the first meetups or something, you won like a shirt. I think it was like a medium of maybe or something.
That kind of crap happens to me all the time. It's pretty funny.
Do your Hulk impression.
Well, I will say this: after making shirts, I probably made 10 guys in the channel shirts. It doesn't take much to wear an extra large t-shirt. I'll say that. You know what I mean? Most of the guys need XXL and.
Yeah, we're not a fit bunch. I'm going to tell you that right now.
But if we were starting a football team, we'd have a lot of protection for the quarterback. I can tell you that.
Yeah, we're not the we're the drone community, not the mountain bike community or the the gym community or the CrossFit community.
Just think
CrossFit community.
Just think if we were starting a basketball team. We got Kai for a center. You got Barkley for a forward, you know. We might throw Matty in there somewhere, you know.
Yeah, being tall isn't all that's involved, fellas.
Speed now.
Some
all about
elementary
speed.
school team. Some elementary team would kill our asses. But fifth graders would smoke our asses.
So, Lon, when's this Mavic 4 coming out? What's the deal?
Well, the latest leaks now, it's been, you know, I hate to use the phrase move back, because just because the original rumors said January, so now the new rumors are saying April, people go, it's been delayed. It's like, no, DJ, I never said it was going to be released in the first place. You know, it's all these clowns talking about it, but they're talking April now. They're going to come out with that stupid flip first. I have no idea what the purpose of that drone is at all.
Wow, Johnny, do you have your sticker on that too?
Man, I tell you what, the stickers are holding this thing together. If you crash, you're not going to fall apart.
A big ass gimbal.
Yeah,
that's huge.
Well, now they're bringing me back because they're talking optical zoom, but I'll believe it when it's like internalized optical zoom. Yeah. I'll believe it when I see it. I got $5,000 sitting waiting. if they happen to pull it out, then I'll buy it.
Eddie Nunez says you got permission to tell us.
No,
he's listening.
No, not when the snitches are in the room.
Lon should have no problem getting it. He could run over to Canada.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's the other problem, but it's already cleared FCC, so I think DJI is going to be smarter this time around. I think that might be part of the reason why they're holding it off till April too, because it gives them more time to get it all ready and everything, to get it in the warehouses.
It's coming out from the South Florida drone meetup. That's what it is. I mean, it's going to be.
No, they're talking April, so we'll see.
Yeah.
The internal NDs is a pretty cool feature. Yeah, I don't like all the moving parts. It worries me a little bit on something that, you know, flies and gets jerked around. You know what I mean? So that's probably where a lot of the R&D went, making it so all that jerking around vibration and jerking around and whatnot doesn't cause failures. So
too many moving parts.
Yeah,
so,
when you start,
what's the deal? I mean, I guess I kind of understand that the Neo, but now the Flip, is that just like a copy version of the other, you know, with the foldable, or is it just a?
Yeah, don't look at me, man. I have no idea what they're thinking.
I mean, it
folds similarly, but I don't know.
Right. I mean, here's the deal: if you buy the Neo and then you buy the Flip, you still don't have the Avata 2. You know what I mean? Like,
right?
No, that's true. That's true. I don't know if they're just trying to fill every slot up until the Avata 2.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Now you can buy the Tello, the Neo, the Flip, and then the Avata 2. Like, you just got a boom, 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 boom. Every price point, 100, 200, 300, 400, because the Avata 2 is about 450 drone by itself. So I'd be like, bam, 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 bam. You know, it's like, just trying to fill every slot. You know what I'm saying? So.
All right. So what about I mean, it really still don't look too good for the ban, you know. So that's kind of, you know, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either what's going to go on with that. You know, people are saying because the Republicans got in, it's more likely. But there was a lot of Republicans that were against it. There's a lot of Democrats that are against it. There was Democrats that were for it. We'll see. Yeah, we'll see what happens. It's kind of up in the air. You know, people were saying that because Trump's son just got on some board or something like that. I can't remember what board off the top of my head. But they were saying, oh, no, that's going to make it for sure. And I'm like, no, one of Trump's sons is like an avid drone guy. He's an enthusiast. So, man, who knows? That might help you. You know what I mean?
I don't think we need to worry about the administration. We need to worry about the media right now, talking about all those drones they're seeing over New Jersey.
Yeah.
Talking last night on Fox and saying, it's when drones in the air like that, and you don't know who's flying, it's a national security risk. It's on. I mean, it's ridiculous.
Yep.
Steve Jeunesse, welcome in. Who else? Joel Skyfire. So Scotty, you been doing any flying or not really, huh?
I have to drop my FPV off my name again.
Oh, you're all right.
Right, Lon? You're my inspiration, though, Lon. I got to tell you.
Who, me?
Lon?
Yeah, because you made, look, I remember everything. You made a comment one time, look, you might want to consider dropping that FPV off the end of your name since I wasn't flying. So I said, you're right. I hadn't flown in a while, so I actually went out and flew for a little while. But here I am back in the same mode. I got all my drones sitting out there in the truck, and I hadn't brought them out to fly at all. I mean, look, I got sheetrock, though. So
yeah, there you go.
Yeah, see, you got sheetrock. So.
Jackrabbit sheetrock. That's a nice
I'm trying to get this stuff done so maybe I can free up and go have fun again. So
yeah, well, and that's what it was. 107's right. Berkeley's right. It was Rotor Riot. So
yeah.
That's
now, this guy right here,
it.
Does a little flying. He wise at work. He'll just take a break and just go fly through people's houses.
Good joke.
Oh.
Huh?
Hey,
Joe, good morning.
Hey, Joe, when did you make that commercial?
Huh?
When did you make that commercial I sent you?
What commercial?
You don't remember I sent you the video yesterday? I said you look like this guy.
Yeah.
You do look just like him, Joe. Let's see. I'm going to try and find it.
Funny shit. I thought it was a video from my, like a family gathering last week in Kansas City is what it seemed like.
Let's see here. What'd I do with it?
whose lime green truck was that?
That's my buddy Will, not my flying buddy Will here in town, my Kansas City buddy. He's a auto glass guy.
It definitely stuck out.
Yeah, like, hey, look at me.
Yeah. Sort of like Johnny when he dresses.
Yeah, right.
Sort of.
Oh, man.
That's in case he wanders off, we can find him then.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Glow in the dark.
They're gonna change the silver alert to a bright yellow alert.
Yeah.
For Johnny.
Well, he roams off in the tall grass,
Yeah.
Gets
Somebody
lost
put
in
a
the yard,
drone up, damn it.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you don't mow your lawn for a couple weeks and Johnny goes roaming off, you gotta.
I'm trying to get this video that Joe made. All right, here. Let's see if I can get it to play here. Share screen. No, that's not it.
Junior has the connections to Roto
Joe,
Riot.
have you played with the DJI Power yet, or not really?
I charged it. I got it charged and ready. No, I didn't. No, I was actually going to reach out to you. You said there was like a special thing you did or something like.
No, it's not special. You got
hit a couple buttons, right?
Yeah, you got to download Assistant 2 for power.
Right?
And then you got to press power and AC at the same time, and it'll say load.
Okay.
And then when it says load, then you plug in the USB-C from your computer.
Okay.
And then it'll give you the old, insertion video.
So I can play it. You turn it on? You turn it on first and then
it's off.
It's off and you hit the power. Press and hold power and AC together.
It's sitting dead. Nothing's going on. You press power and AC. It'll after about 10 seconds or 5 seconds, it'll say load.
Okay.
And make sure you have it plugged into the wall. I'm an idiot. My second one, I forgot that step. It kept not updating. I'm like, what is going on? Oh no. And I went, oh. You gotta
I'm gonna let this play while y'all talk. This is Joe Fotolea making his first commercial.
You like Entenmann's cake? Come here, take a look. You go over somebody's house for company, you bring a nice Entenmann's cake. God forbid one day you have company, there's always an Entenmann's cake laying around the house also. Now, my mother, you know what she used to do with the Entenmann's cake? She used to leave the knife inside the box like that.
I still do that to this day.
Like that. Then it's
always leave the knife.
Leave it in the box until the cake is all used up. Now,
I do that.
Nice fun fact about Entenmann's cake is this.
Yeah, it looks like Joe.
Should I leave a spoon in the ice cream?
I put
until it's gone.
I put about 50, 60 pounds on. I'd look like him.
Ken is asking, does it matter which USB-C port you connect it to?
Not that I can tell. But if it doesn't work on the first one, just plug it in the second one. I'm sorry. I didn't pay attention. I'll be honest with you. I just plugged it into one and it worked. So
Eddie wants to know, what does it do?
The Power 1000, you probably don't need to do it now. Let me backtrack just slightly. It depends on what you plan on using the thing for. In my case, I had to update it because I bought the power dongle too. They have a dongle, it's like $25. And then you can control shit from your phone and it'll give you information on your phone. It'll connect it to Wi-Fi and stuff. Because I'm going to put one of mine in my car. I bought the fast charge module, the super fast car charging module, and you can change it from 500 to 1,000 watts charging through the car. You can either have a 500 or 1,000 depending on what you want.
Huh.
So you can change some of the settings. You can only change to the power dongle, and some of the settings are only available if you upgrade. It depends on what you're trying to do with it. And if you want to hook it up to the new expansion battery, you have to update it too. They have a 2,000 watt hour expansion battery that you have to have it updated if you want to hook it to that. So
I haven't done it yet. So,
well, but you don't need to.
Right.
That's strong language. If you're just going to use it normally, don't even bother. Really, to tell you the truth.
Yeah.
I got a question. Got a question for Rob Kamada there. Reading your comment, that's funny. Yeah, you need to see. You need to watch Sebastian Maniscalco's stand up when he's talking about company ringing the doorbell now versus like the 80s. Oh my God, it's a freaking riot. It is a riot.
I can imagine.
Oh yeah.
And Intamin's like, oh, everybody got Intamin's just ready for company. Oh my God.
Yeah, it is still you know what though, for the people who picked that up, especially if you say if you got the bag. I mean, even look at $419 just having a unit. I mean, I hate to say if you got the bag, good, but if you didn't, you still made a great purchase. I mean, you know, it's the unit you really wanted. The bag, I mean, you could do without the bag.
Yeah, after I opened it up, I was kind of like, "Ooh, that bag would have been nice."
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, me too.
After I took it out of the box and was like, "This is it. That's it."
Yeah.
Cardboard box and some foam
that
around.
it fits. Yeah, I have a duffel bag. Mine fits in, so I was pretty happy about that.
Yeah, it's good.
You know, I was like, "Oh, sweet! It fits exactly in this duffel bag." You know, but yeah, getting it around a little bit can be a little bit of a pain. But
So Ken's already been using his out in the field.
Oh, really?
Yeah, see the comment?
71.
I don't know that one, Rob.
2 up from what you highlighted.
Right here, yeah. I used it in the field 3 times down to 71%. Huh.
yeah, it really packs.
What we need to do when we go to South Florida Drone Meetup is just have one for TJ.
Yeah.
And everybody else just like, you know, like I'm gonna bring my little anchor and just like let TJ walk around with it, you know.
That's funny you said that, Johnny, because it may have been you. I can't even remember. But I said, well, I'm glad all my friends bought it because so I know I can charge now. But then I thought about TJ and then it's like, well, maybe I won't be able to.
I tell you what, South Florida Drone Meetup might be like I don't know, we might have like I don't know, 20,000 you know.
Yeah, everybody and their brother's gonna have one if they drove there. One thing I want to clarify too, I think people were missed. The Power 1000 is 2,200 watts per outlet. People think it's 2,200 watts total.
Oh, it's per outlet.
2,200 per outlet.
Oh my God, let's go. It's getting even better.
Up to 2,600 in a burst, if I'm not mistaken, per outlet. But it's 2,200 continuous per.
Wow, that's insane.
That's a decent amount. I got mine. I haven't. I plug. What did I plug? I don't know. I charge something, but so has anybody like actually tried? Like, I mean, it might sound stupid, but I mean, I know I've seen reviews like coffee pot or anything yet. John, you haven't tried any.
I was kind of hoping we had some heavy weather or windy weather here earlier this week. I was kind of hoping the power went out so I could.
Look, just go outside and pull it. Hey, just pull the switch.
Yeah, it ain't hard.
John, get a hammer and look, just smash that meter.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Make sure it's a rubber
Don't
mallet.
get that extreme. I want to test it out, but not that bad.
I'm saying.
I am thinking about plugging a smoker into.
There you go.
Yeah, Ken, you bring that smoker to the.
There you go.
That's what you should do, Ken. Bring that smoker to the meetup.
Is it an electric smoker?
Yeah.
Brad says, I need someone to loan me the power. Yeah, Brad, bring your 3D printer. We'll just print some stuff right out there.
Yep.
I'm flying down,
4,400
Brad,
watts,
so
fellas.
I'm flying down, Brad, so I don't think I'll be bringing mine.
Yeah, I'm flying.
Yeah.
Pretty sure I'm flying
won't.
also.
Yeah,
You can hold it in your lap.
Yeah, you can like buy the seat. You can buy the seat.
Buy a separate seat for it.
Yeah, buy a separate seat, sit on there.
It sounds like a.
I
Good
wonder
plan.
what TSA would say if you just used it for your carry-on. You know, because when I fly, I get, you get a personal package for one, and then you get a
Carry on.
and then I get a carry-on, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I can just use it for my personal package. I'm just kind of curious what TSA would say. They would be like,
hey, bring that and a bunch of extension cords, and y'all just start running from seat to seat.
well, they're gonna
But
say
you know-
no. I can tell you what they're gonna say because your max is 100 watt hours is the max.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's why the
the
Mavic 4 battery is where it's at.
Rob
Because
says he's an Echo Flow guy. He's not doing it.
yeah, to each their own. If I had a house, I'd probably get a backup generator too. But I probably still have this too. Because this is just handy. It's just really handy. It'll run
Yeah, I
a
got that,
refrigerator for
that little
45
300
hours.
watt. I got that little 300 watt jobber, a while back, just to charge, charge lipo batteries in the field, and I tried my fan on it, and it ran the fan, but that little thing was dead in an hour and a half.
Yeah.
And so that'll be nice. It gets hot down here in Texas, believe it or not. So in the summertime, out flying, I can bring my big fan, my BAF, my big ass fan.
Your fan was a great minefield.
Yeah, for sure. And actually I hung my Avata from it so it could dry out after I crashed in the creek.
Barry hadn't seen
Kenny
Barry.
Hoffbauer jumped the creek, went and got it out of there for me. But yeah, no, it'll be nice to have a big fan running and be able to charge batteries and and do the thing.
You can recharge Chris Hope's battery so he can work on his drone.
Chris Hope leaves his battery charged for months at a time. He'll be all right.
Yeah. There's a FPV adapter you can put on the Power 1002, by the way.
There's a
FPV module that apparently charges FPV batteries fast, super fast FPV battery charger or something like that. I was looking at the accessories the other day. They have quite an extensive amount of accessories, actually.
You can charge lipo batteries pretty fast, like with a Hoda D6 Pro. I mean, you can set to the amperage you want to charge. You want to be safe about it, but you can charge. I mean, I know, like my buddy Will here, my flying buddy, he'll charge a 1300 mile battery at freaking 5 amps. I'm like, dude, you're gonna catch your house on fire. But he's like, no, you just stay there and watch it, and it'll be all right. And you're gonna deplete the life of the battery too that way.
The lower voltage, it charges about 25 minutes or so. It seemed like maybe 30.
Yeah, I mean, it don't take long. Like I usually charge almost everything at 2 amps. Like my 1300 mods, my 930 mods, my 1550, I charge them all at 2 amps. If I'm in a little bit of a hurry, I'll charge it at 3, and it's a little bit, it's a little bit faster. But
Randy's got a question. I wonder if I send my Air 3 in for care refresh, if DJ will let me upgrade. You mean upgrade to Air 3S?
No.
Absolutely.
I've tried that.
I mean, maybe Randy, when you send in, write a little S with martial art right there on the.
I'm sure that'll work.
A little something that looks like LiDAR on the front of it. That's an S. That's an S.
Yeah, get, like you say, a little LiDAR, print something out on a computer.
Just get a Sharpie. They're going to check it. Just black it with a Sharpie.
Just going to throw it in a bin to be repaired later.
Mike Copper State, welcome in. Brad, let's see who else is in here. Stephen. It's pretty ugly here.
What they have is a cable you can hook it up to XT60 devices. So if you have, your charger that works on an XT60, then they have an adapter that'll work with it.
I'm like Joe. I mean, it charged pretty quickly anyway. I guess I don't know.
If you already have one, it doesn't make any difference.
Yeah.
It doesn't make any point.
Yeah, like I said, that Hoda D6 Pro, like you have, Johnny, like I have, a lot of people have. I mean, that's a great charger. You can charge slowly. You can charge fast if you want. And
now, Joe, do you have the one that does 2 or 4? Don't they match?
2. They did make a 4, but yeah, I have the 2.
Yeah, my son-in-law, he wants the one that I guess Santa's going to bring it because I heard him. My daughter was asking me about the 4 the other day.
Hey, Joe, I need you to run down to Houston.
Come
Go
on.
to FedEx down in Houston, pick up my 1,000 in the bag. It's been
Joe,
in
you
Houston
ain't
for
got
2
yours
days.
yet.
No, I just finally said he picked it up.
Wow.
Our local media just had a story on how Madison is the county right next door, and FedEx is not delivering their package. They come into Tallahassee, and they're not delivering them over to Madison. They sit over in Tallahassee for over a week or more, and the Madison people can't get their product. I mean, it's.
Scott, is that regular mail?
I think they specifically were talking about FedEx.
Oh, okay, because I saw a senator, one of them guys drilling one of the postal guys about some counties in Florida that.
I'm gonna tell you right now, mail service I don't even count on anymore. I swear, my mail is so bad. It's I don't know what to say. I mean, of course, we found out that our local group was stealing all the checks out of it. All the banks around here knew it. And so all our mail goes to Jacksonville, and then it'll be mailed in Tallahassee, have to go to Jacksonville, and then come back to Tallahassee. And it's a mess. I don't know what to say.
How far are the two cities?
2 hours away.
Wow.
Yeah,
a little ways.
I got to tell Santa. Look, I saw Santa in Hobby Lobby yesterday, so I got.
Yeah, that Santa Claus was tall.
Yeah, he was. He's a big dude.
He's wearing green too.
He's not a jolly old elf, that's for sure. You're a jolly old elf. He's,
He's going to kidnap Johnny and put him to work.
You know what we asked him?
Human trafficking.
And he,
Santa is a human trafficker.
That might have been what he was.
hey, how'd you get away?
all this.
P. Diddy's at work.
Come closer, Johnny.
All this.
Would you like to take a ride in my
couple
sleigh?
does is go around, dress up, and they just go in stores and walk around. And they're Joe. They were from where were they from? Pine Grove. You know what Pine Grove is? So.
I don't. Oh, you talking?
Yeah, well, Joe.
Talking about that, Joe.
Talking about Louisiana Joe.
Yeah.
Louisiana Joe. Let me separate y'all. Put Lon in the middle here. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
I feel like
over
some
there.
peanut butter. I feel like some peanut butter in between two. I won't use
You're
it.
Alice.
I won't-
You're Alice.
I
Stop.
You only have 6. Yeah.
Stop it, Mom.
Peanut butter. Oh no, it's like a slice of cheese or something.
Johnny, I guess we're not flying tomorrow either. Huh?
You what?
I guess we're not going to fly tomorrow either. We
Got
got
100%
some
rain.
heavy rains.
Tomorrow.
Raining here too, man.
Chris Hope. I know Chris said. Chris had texted me yesterday evening and said that he wasn't flying because they had some rain coming. Is it raining by you, Joe, right now?
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah, we got
Our rain's coming, isn't it, Johnny?
Yeah, we're gonna get some rain. It says 90% today, but actually, it don't look too bad right now. I don't know.
Ours is coming tomorrow, I think.
Barry made a new channel dedicated to just.
Hey Don.
House Hunter, what's up, Barry?
Don, what's up, Don?
I tried to meet up with Don on my way back from Kansas City. We rode right through Joplin.
Is that?
But
That's
he ignored
where
me.
he lives, right? Does he live in
But,
Joplin?
yeah, he lives in Joplin. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, right there near Joplin.
It was too cold to bring his dune buggy out.
On the way up, I let him know. I said I'll be coming through Joplin, but it was like 7 a.m. He's like, okay, you're not worth the freezing temps on I-44, so it's too early for me. I said, agreed. I'll roll on.
That's what I tell you.
Yeah.
That's what I tell you. I'd be like,
No
oh.
offense taken. No offense taken. It was cold.
So you're like a warm weather friend. That's what.
Yeah, exactly. No, it was good to
full
go up and
convenience.
it was good to go up there and get a little taste of it again. Freeze a little bit and see some snow. I was glad it snowed. My kids never get to see it. And, we got 3 inches and all that, but it was good to freaking head south and drive the hell away from it on Sunday.
Yeah, I know, John. Those snow pictures, man. I know. John Flynn sent me one the other day. It's like, oh my God, I don't know. I think I'd put a for sale sign in that snow, in front of the house.
Man, ain't no lie. I wanted you that, John, that you sent from behind the bush, man.
Yeah.
What'd that bush have? Like 6 feet of snow on it, it seemed like. Oh my God.
Put Mudball's comment back up there. The new one.
Yeah.
Right here.
They flipped them off. Yeah.
I was out at the highway and Joe drove by at 80 miles. Flipped me off. Yeah, I had my cup. Yeah, I had my coffee mug and flipped in. The 80's pretty close to accurate. It's probably 83, 85.
Yeah.
Average 29 miles per gallon.
I was on Lake Michigan last week for a job, and I have my drone with me every day. And I got out there to the coast. I pulled up, and I took pictures, but you wouldn't be able to see them very well on my phone. But the stupid waves hitting the lighthouse for a solid 20 feet.
Yeah.
It splashed up a solid 20 feet. The sustained winds had to have been 20 miles per hour.
Holy crap.
I'm like, yeah. The drone would probably do it. The drone would probably do it, but I'm just like, nah, it isn't worth it to me, man.
Sometimes you just, if you don't feel it, don't do it.
Was that
that was like Paul Murray.
Yeah, Grand Haven. I was at Grand Haven and Holland, actually, and Muskegon, actually, last week. And all 3 times I went, yeah. You know what? You know what the funny part about that is? I got terabytes of footage. I could literally just pull footage from like 5 years ago.
Power 1000 there. Yeah.
There it is. Yeah.
That's where mine's at.
Yeah, yours.
I told him, no, this one's for Joe. So it'll be there.
He's headed the wrong way.
Yeah. I got mine and set yours on, Joe, so it'll be coming.
Yeah.
Now,
FedEx is tough, man.
Yeah, you're talking about the wind. Paul Murray the other day, he said he was thinking about flying one of the ships, 40-mile-an-hour winds. It was 20 degrees. Wind chill was 2 degrees. And I told him, I said, well, I tell you what you do. You got 2 there, 2 S's. He says, yeah. I said, take one down and take that little Neo you don't fly. Throw the Neo in the river for a sacrifice to the gods. And I said, put the Air 2S up, maybe throw it in there too, and put your second one up, and maybe you'll get it back.
No, you could do it with Air 2S. You could.
You can do it, but
now look.
What?
Look at Ken Hawthorne. Ken's styling, ain't he?
Oh, is that Ken?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Must have been cheap because it doesn't have any doors.
Yeah, where's the doors at?
Yeah, wow, man.
He's trying to get the
screwed you over.
He's trying to.
He lives in Florida.
He's got to get the smoker in somehow, so they have to take the doors off.
That's the Florida edition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a Florida man.
Don't get it valet parked at the Marriott in Savannah. That's all I got to say. Don't get it valet parked. They don't like Jeeps. Yeah, they're Jeep haters. So
the doors got stolen.
Okay. That's what you get for visiting Detroit. See.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to park that in New Orleans. I can tell you that. Well, they would have to break the windows at least. I mean, that'd be one advantage.
They take the tires.
Take the steering wheel.
Oh, you got another picture, Ken? Hold up. I didn't see that. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Sorry about that. Let's see here. What's this picture? The hell? Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
So it's a trailer queen. Gotcha. No, just kidding.
With a power 1000 do that? Will it?
That's kind of a cool trailer. The way that
trailer is 10K.
Dude,
we just bought a trailer for a lift, and it was not cheap. I can't even imagine what that trailer cost with those 4 jacks on it.
4 individual freaking jacks, yeah.
Yeah, holy crap. That's 20 grand, 15 grand. 15 grand for that trailer, I bet. Yeah.
Morning, Cap.
Yeah, Ray.
That's an iPhone. That's an iPhone owner's car there. 17 degrees on each wheel, not too bad. Hoping to redo it. So,
That's exactly the problem with those projects, man. You're never happy. I used to be that way with my crotch rockets. You do this, and this, and then a month later doing that, and then 2 months later doing this, and this again. It's like you're never happy.
Too much rebuilding.
Hey, Joe, we need to set up a sim meeting. We hadn't flew in a while.
It's been a minute, hasn't it?
I know. John Flynn, get John back in there. Scotty.
If I can remember how to do it.
Shoot, I don't even know how to fly.
You what, Scott?
I flew sim in the very, very beginning, and I don't even know if I can do all the hookups again and make it work.
Oh,
Yeah, it's not well.
You can do it, Scotty.
What are y'all
guys
flying?
using?
What are y'all flying with now? Which simulator? Because
I like Uncrashed.
Velocidrone was the one I flew with. I bet y'all don't even know who Velocidrone is.
Yeah, I mean, well, we do liftoff, but
Yeah,
Liftoff
is the one we were doing. Yeah, we were doing together for a while, and Mikey Toto, and then the Quad Mafia guys would get on there together. But yeah, recently we started doing Uncrashed.
So what is Uncrashed? I mean, is that? I mean, just
a sim. Just another sim, really good graphics. I couldn't run it on my old laptop. It was a little bit too demanding on the system.
You have to buy it? Do you have to buy the?
Yeah, I think it's $20. Yeah,
like on Steam or whatever.
Those are pretty
on Steam. Yeah.
cheap.
Oh, it's on Steam. Okay, same thing.
Yeah, it's on Steam. Yeah, you go, and then you get Uncrashed. And Velocidrone is a good one too. Troy, Big Water UAV, he likes that one a lot. He said it's good for racing. That's a good racing sim. But no, I like Uncrashed. It's got some good maps and amazing graphics, and you can really dial it in like on the gravity and everything. You can, Liftoff is a little floaty. Like it's a little like you're just waiting to come down, And in an Uncrashed, you can kind of adjust all that, the gravity and everything, and make it feel a lot more real. I like to make it feel like your quad.
Interesting.
Make it feel like a real crash. Yeah.
So
I have
still out
Liftoff.
there. I see Mike says he's using Velocidrone.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know it's still out there. It's because when I was doing it was like 4, 5, 6 years ago. I don't even remember now.
Right.
Time's flying.
Yeah.
I've had Liftoff forever, and I think I checked it out once. I got in there and I'm like, huh. And I went outside and started flying my drone again. I got Liftoff back when I had
that's the way I feel
drone.
about it.
Well,
But I mean, if you're playing around with friends and stuff like that, it's a little different. So
Well, it's
yeah,
good,
that might
like,
be fun actually.
if the weather is bad. If it's windy or something, or it's snowing. It's a perfect.
that doesn't happen here.
They got one for Android liftoff. It's
Come
called
on up,
Almost
Scotty.
Liftoff.
You can do liftoff up here in Michigan when it's storming.
Yeah.
What is that? Oh, what is that?
Tripped
FPV.
FPV.
What is?
Is that a sim?
Is that another sim?
Jeremy.
Haven't heard of that one.
Yeah, I hadn't heard of that one.
Well,
Better than Uncrashed. Okay.
Uncrashed, yeah.
never heard of it.
No, I finally tried. I really do like. That's Ken. Yeah, I was loyal to Liftoff. Yeah, he's got stock in Liftoff
Does he?
on Steam. Okay, on Steam. Yeah, so Steam's got a lot.
Mhm.
FPV Logic. Man, how many do they have?
FPV Logic is good too.
Man,
I have that one. I don't think you can do friends. Get in there and like fly in a room together. Like in a private map, I guess, if you will. They don't have that on FPV Logic, but still really good graphics. There's only like 6 maps, but it's pretty good.
Says, yeah, that's more realistic, huh?
so when I think Velocidrone was about the only one that was out there when I started.
Bam.
You
started when Doc Murdoch started. That's why.
Not near as close to him. I mean, I miss seeing Doc. Doc ain't been around in a while.
I know.
So.
I did talk to him about. Well, I guess it might have been a year ago. I know he had to catch up with Doc one day.
Well, he won our hurricanes. He reached out to me to make sure we were all okay. So
I was glad to finally meet him at
we get
Spin
a
Up
hurricane
last
a
year.
week, so I don't remember which one it was. That's the only time I could do the lift off or something like that is when we were having a hurricane.
Yeah. No, I'm just not a big fan of sims. The stupid DJI sim is still out there. It actually works now. I was really surprised. It kind of quietly updated it and made it work. And I was like, wow. I dicked around with it for about 15 minutes the other day. I'm like, oh, well, do you know it works? And then put it down again. That's not a sim person.
You see Uncle Bill's comment there?
Yeah, that's what we need right there. Look.
Virtual drone meetup. That'd be awesome.
He could live stream it the whole time.
You know what we talked about I've talked about it for a couple of years, but we just never seemed to. We were going to do a 24-hour stream. You know, like start off with somebody to say do 6 to 9 in the morning.
Didn't Tim Jackson or somebody like that do something like that? And I can't. Know. Somebody did. Was on for a long, long time. I don't remember who it was now.
Yeah, if you're brave, you could start a channel and get enough hours in just so you can live stream, and then just leave it up, and then leave the link up, and then people could just join whenever they wanted to. Somebody'd have to be around just enough to let people in. It would be the hard part,
right?
For whoever's running it, but he don't have to be online. He could just be around or let 2 people.
Yeah. I don't remember. I know we talked about it because like some people you'd catch the times of like I guess Geese Vonna and some of those guys across they could carry to midnight and stuff, and
you just make somebody a super moderator or whatever, and then they could let people in, right? Or administrator. You gotta make somebody administrator. I would make an extra channel for it though if it was me, and then let somebody in Australia be a super moderator, like somebody like Dom or somebody like that. Now make him a super moderator or an administrator or whatever. Then he can let people in when you're sleeping.
Dominic does streams. Dominic does streams.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. That's what I've heard. I've heard that there's a rumor going around. But no, I mean you could do it. It'd be easy enough.
Look, hey, Bill said it would be a pants optional stream.
I thought all the meetups were pants optional. Oops. Sorry, everyone. No one told me.
Oh man, I'll tell you.
Good old St. Augustine. I haven't been to St. Augustine in years. We used to stay there when I went to Bike Week in Daytona.
I think there's something there in February.
St. Augustine.
Well, they have 2 bike weeks. They have 2 bike weeks. Yeah.
I think there's a Kenny. Correct me if I'm wrong. Isn't it St. Augustine that meet up in February? It's on Valentine's Day.
Yeah, Hardy FPVs
for all those drone pilots that aren't married.
Hardy FPV.
Oh, don't want to be married. You just go.
Oh yeah, that one too.
Yeah.
I'll see you there, Kenny.
Yeah. Yeah, we used to stay there sometimes for Bike Week. St. Augustine. It's a nice little town.
We always stayed in
they have a museum. Yeah, they have a Ripley's Believe It or Not museum there. They used to.
I don't believe it.
Oh, they did.
I don't believe it.
Well, that's your option. And they give you the option, so they can't complain when you take it.
I went to the Ripley's Believe It or Not museum in San Francisco when I was a child. It was kind of gay.
Oh, really?
It was kind of Androidish.
Yeah.
Kind of iPhone.
Here we go.
Kind of Apple.
They got a fort there too.
All right, let's see. So everybody in this stream except Scotty got the Power 1000. Scotty,
I almost got it.
Man, I tell you what, with hurricanes and stuff, I'm surprised you didn't.
Well, he's got other ones.
What's that?
You got generators, don't you, Scotty?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Scotty had just started a fire,
and now I got 2 places to go to, so I go one to the other. But actually, it didn't work too well because I left Tallahassee, came up here, and the storm went right over our heads. But we were on the good side, if there is a good side, because the left side it ripped it up. But we literally were on the eye wall on the right side, and I lost a few trees, but not much. I mean, it messed it up around here pretty good. But if you went to the other side, there was trees down everywhere.
Oh, there's definitely a good side and a bad side, believe me.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, the last one at Ida, when it came through here, it was bad.
Yeah. And it's amazing. It's amazing how a few miles makes such a difference too.
Yep. Alex Carter. I like drones. Can't afford to play with them, and I like coffee.
You're in the right place.
Welcome in, Alex.
Alex, we probably can't afford the 25 that we have. I mean, if we had one drone, it might be.
Go to South Florida Drum Meetup. You're likely to win a Neo.
Hey, Joe, don't say anything about this guy right here.
Oh, there she is. What's up, Rick?
He's planning. He's already planning. He's almost about 100 days away from the South Florida Drone Meetup. So I'm sure he's got a new award made.
He's really put it going.
Yeah, nobody wants to win a power bank at a meetup. Trust me.
Yeah.
How do I get this on?
I'll never give one away at a meetup ever again. As
What
long
never
as I
happened?
live.
Did you end up shipping that, Lon?
Oh yeah, man. We paid $120 to ship it to that dude.
Wow.
Who won it?
He wouldn't take money. Some guy from England. I can't remember him.
Was it
Oh
Steve?
no,
Steve.
Oh, was it Steve?
Steve?
Yeah.
Steve,
Yeah.
yeah, Steve Knowles.
Yeah. He
Holy
didn't want to
crap.
hear it, man. He didn't want to hear anything. And we're just finalized. Said, Billy, here's the money. I Venmoed Billy the money. I said, dude, just ship it. We paid $120 to ship it to him. Yeah, I just threw Billy the money. I go, whatever, dude. Yep.
Damn.
Yeah, and
Never
Lon,
again.
Yeah, Lon, because there's 150 names in there, and there was only 2 you could have pulled.
Out of the country.
There would have been a problem.
Even
Yeah,
Canada
how lucky are you?
Because you could have sent it back with bow sharp, something.
No, because you can't take it on a plane, props. You can't take a power bank on a plane. Not that size.
Yeah.
You know, the 99 watt hours is the max.
And what's the 1,000?
1,024
1,024 is the
watt hours.
watt hours. Mhm.
Yeah, it's way over.
Yeah.
Well, the Mavic 4, they limited the size of the battery. That's where the drop is going to be. Everybody's like, they go bigger batteries. No, if you want to be able to take it on a plane, there has to be. They're going to have to start going dual batteries if they want to go any bigger.
Yeah.
They're going to have to go dual batteries if they want to go any bigger, because you're not going to get it on a plane.
Well, when you ship it over there, how's it go? Does it go by boat or something like that, or does it?
You can only air travel. You can only airship lithium batteries, and we went through DHL. And like I said, it was $120 to ship it. Mm-hmm.
Well, if Billy had sent it down to Captain Ray before, guess what? He could have just said, "Hey, here it is." Yeah.
That's what I told him. I told Billy. I said, Billy, just ship it to Captain Ray. And he goes, No, I don't want to do that to somebody. I'll pay for the shipping to somewhere, in the US or whatever, because I don't want to do that. Give somebody something that they can't take with them. Yeah, now put it on Ray, which is very nice. When Billy's a nice kid, I told him to just ship it to Ray, man. I go, dude, just ship it to Ray. And he goes, nah, I don't want to put that on Ray, which is very considerate of Billy. But yeah, it's $120, man. I'll never, ever give something like that.
And what kind of was that? The 1,000 power bank, or was that a different?
No, it was a 5. It was around the 500. I think it was around 500.
Anchor or something.
I think it was EcoFlow.
It's the EcoFlow. It was the EcoFlow River, if I'm not mistaken. I don't even remember anymore. He gave me. We had a choice of like 5 different ones to give away. So I basically just went eeny, meeny, miny, mo. So.
Yeah, Bill said he nearly paid as much as OM Ford. Yeah.
To ship it to Canada. Yeah, wow.
Canada's murder to ship to.
Yeah.
Canada's the worst.
I just sent
here.
2 beanies and it was $18.
God,
no, one beanie, $18. Yeah.
To Canada?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why they're shipping so high, but it's insane to ship anything to Canada.
Drones, how we do any use Cosmo Streamer to live stream your flights? I never heard of that. Anybody?
Cosmo Streamer.
Cosmo
stream your flights. No, I think a lot of people use the RTMP if available.
Yeah.
And I use
maybe meant Cosmo Kramer.
Cosmo Kramer.
Giddy up.
I use what's the one I use?
Hey Jerry.
Prism. I use Prism to live stream my FPV flights.
Hey Jerry.
Joe, I'm gonna say it before she says it. She's told me to tell you to shut up, Joe. Look right there.
I know that ain't me. I know they got a little thing going on. I know that's the other JoJo.
Oh, they got a thing going on.
Mrs.
Llama.
Mrs. Llama.
It's better when she's
in the UK.
Mrs. Llama.
Let's see here. A place of here, they took an unopened bottle of jelly because it was over 30. Oh, really? Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, I was telling my kids that when they went, my wife and one of my daughters went to where'd they go? North Carolina a few months ago, and yeah, my daughter was trying to bring her toothpaste that was like 3.5 ounces, and I was like, they're going to take it, and said like, it's almost empty. There's not three, and like, it don't matter. It says they've done it to me before. It said 3.5 ounces, and there's like maybe a half ounce left in it. And like, no, we're going to take that. Like, look, it's folded and rolled up to the end of the squishy part. You know, like, come on.
Hey, Lon, if this ban goes through, so if it does go through, I know all the drones we have now, of course, should be able to fly, But what about FPV? I mean, will more people, you'll still be able to get O3 air units. Of course, there'll be O4 air units. So, I mean, people are not going to quit flying, you know, for sure.
No, it's going to be the biggest problem. I think is going to be the ability to easily get the parts and the product. Like I've said many times, there's other companies that are banned in the U.S. You can still get shit.
Yeah,
you know, it's just not as it won't be as easy. You won't walk in the Best Buy and buy it anymore. You're going to have to import on an individual basis.
What was that phone?
We're going to have to get
What's that phone called?
We're going to have to get our coyotes like Jim's Droning and all our foreign friends to bring us our stuff.
What about FPV parts? I mean,
well, that's going to be the thing, and I don't know what's going to happen to like GEP RC and companies like
FPV
that
and all those.
Yeah. Thank you. Get it, FPV. I don't know what's going to happen to these guys because,
Joe,
we'll see.
You got some extra air units you buying? Gotta pick up some air units while they're on sale, I guess, or while they reduced.
Yeah. So we'll see. But anything that's cleared to FCC already, it's still always going to be legal and available, this, that, and the other.
Yeah.
It's just that, who's going to carry the stuff? You know what I'm saying? And, the people
I went to our local RC guy in Jacksonville's where it's not local. But anyway, this one of the guys I've always gone to, and he was telling me his FPV side just is kind of drying up. He said he didn't make any money off of it. He's gone over to cars and trucks now, and he said that's where his shop makes most of his money now. He was still supplying FPV stuff, but he says, you know what? He says, and he used to always be sitting over here building one or working on one all the time. And he still has an inside guy that was working on one. Matter of fact, I went and bought the Tiny Hawk just to go fly with Ken and them. And he had this guy change it over so I could use. He only had one battery to sell me, but he put an XT30 on it so I could fly that battery.
Yeah, I like that Gordie Howe question, Flinny. I was supposed to go 3 times now, and we keep not doing it. Me and Billy are supposed to fly the Gordie Howe, and we keep forgetting it. We're going to bring the Inspire 3 and fly it. But we just keep putting it off because other shit gets in the way.
Yeah.
So I haven't even seen. I should look at pictures of it. Is it open for traffic already? The Gordie Howe Bridge?
Not quite.
Still not open for traffic, right?
It's close. I think it's going to be later this spring, if I'm not.
You think it's spring? I'll have to look at that. See if we can't get some press passes and stuff, and be able to be there as press and stand on the bridge and whatever. Fly the Inspire 3 or the Mavic 4, if it correlates with that. That'd be a good review video.
Yeah, no kidding. Billy did a great flight a while back on that too, didn't he? That was a good video.
Had to make another cup of coffee there.
Sweet.
Philip Kochat, welcome in. Mr. Kochat. Philip.
But anyway, the wired ducks on the Flip?
Yeah.
It's kind of funny because I have wired ducks for my Mavic Pro. I still have them. I never got rid of them. They were like $100 or whatever for these wired ducks, so you could fly the Mavic Pro indoors, and they looked exactly like that. You know what? Let me grab them real quick.
It looks like the Flip is more trying to copy, but to me it looks like a little spoof on the hover drone more than the
sort of. Yeah.
More than a already upgraded Neo or whatever, I don't know. But if you keep upgrading the Neo, you might as well You know.
Yeah.
Go to about a 2. I don't know what.
Hey, Johnny, I'm gonna bail out of here. I need to get busy. So.
All right, Scott. Thanks for joining.
See you, Scott. Behave.
Bye, Scott.
Never. Bye, Lon.
Scott.
I'm gonna go fly a drone.
Oh wow.
Yeah, sure.
That's a change of pace for you.
I got to put the FPV back on my name.
If you don't, if we don't see film, if we don't see video, we won't believe you.
It doesn't happen. I'll just bring up a replay or something.
That's smart.
All right. See y'all later.
All right, Scotty. Yeah, I got the link in the chat there. If somebody else wants to hop in, I sent Bob Casey. Bob didn't hop in there.
Big brother Bob.
Big Bob.
Triple B.
Joe, what you got going on today?
Nothing really. Trying to decide what's going to happen. It's the first day the only thing I have to do is I got to print 36 labels on disc because I got to copy all that football season for people.
Joe, Mandeville lost, right? They're out the playoffs.
Yeah, they're out of it. Oh yeah, I'm glad because we would have played in Baton Rouge, and then we would have had to go back up to Shreveport to play the game.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of glad we lost before we got to Baton Rouge.
Now, unfortunately, they put the shipping sticker right over the. But that's the the propeller cage for the Mavic Pro.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I hate when they do that.
Yeah.
Put the sticker right over the freaking face of the box.
Yeah.
Dumbass.
Come on now. Here we go.
Hello. What's up?
What's up, Shaq?
Yeah. See.
There it is.
Wow.
Yep. So this is what they look like for the Mavic Pro.
That
And
was
I think
neat.
they're going to use a similar idea. These don't weigh diddly squat. they weigh next to nothing. So I think the flip is going to be very similar to this from what I can see from the pictures.
Man, look at all that wire in there. Holy shit.
Yeah, you got to, keep all the little tootsies safe.
Sure. But wow.
Yeah, you can't get in there. It's a cool little idea. And like I said, it's super light. So it's not something that they just came up with. People say that. Well, yeah, the drone flew a lot differently. You had to put different props on too.
Oh, really?
You had to put on these are special props just for it.
Huh.
Yep. We had to use
Much
different
work.
props. They're flat edge as opposed to the swept edge.
Mm-hmm.
So the props are different and everything. Yeah. If I got a Mavic Pro, they could have this damn kit. I keep forgetting about it. I don't know who has a Mavic Pro anymore. This thing was great when you needed to do a job indoors, though. I also used it when I did, like way back in the day, I did a couple little, jobs where it was like tight, really tight. So I put these on.
Put 2 little motors on them and mount them to the top of the Power 1000, and then when you charge them, they'll be spinning.
Johnny comes up with the craziest ideas.
Man,
That's Johnny.
Idea,
You know
he's
what?
the idea man.
Yeah. He needs to be the implementation man. Oh,
Yeah.
My father-in-law's the same way. He just knows I love drones. He'd be like, "Hey, why don't you do this with your drone?" Stop it right now, Dad. Stop it.
He's trying to get you where you don't crash, so you don't have to buy extra.
Shit, the 10 things he's telling me to do is like instant crash. Like, come on.
I still fly the Mavic 2 Zoom, Mike says.
Oh, wow.
Still a great drone. Hey, we might be flying all these old drones pretty soon with the bang,
Yeah. It'll be like Demolition Man. Where they broke out the old Nova or whatever that was.
That was sick.
Did anybody in the chat, does anybody order the cheaper goggles? What's the last little goggles that came out?
N3.
Yeah, did anybody in the chat order them? Do we know anybody that?
Oh, I know people with them, but I don't know anybody that actually paid money out of their pocket for them. Maybe.
Warren says, should I join the stream and warm up the toilets?
Yeah, that'd be great.
That would be a gas, Warren. Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
She's
That'd
lying.
be awesome.
Yeah.
Shits and giggles.
Bill,
No,
I see you.
like
Bill, I can't get but 6 people in. Bill, I see Bill Romaine in the back room back here.
Yeah.
I just want to say hello. Good morning, everybody.
How was it? How was the wedding, Philip?
Busy as hell. I mean, between, where's my music? Where's this? Where's that? I didn't even have a chance to get the jam drone up. And then, my wife, she comes around the corner and she says, "Hey, are you going to be taking pictures of them? Because they're doing stuff right." And I'm like, well, yeah, okay.
Wait, Philip. You admitted to your wife you couldn't get the drone up? Is that a miss?
Yeah, I admitted to her. Yeah.
Couldn't get it up.
Well, that happens on occasion when guys over 40. So
It's normal.
The drone blew.
Angel, welcome in, Angel.
Poor Angel.
Lon, you got a question? Let's see, where's it at?
Me?
He insight into the work with the Mini 4 Pro.
Nope. Nope. There's a firmware that makes them work with it. I don't know what the holdup is as far as for general release. Beats
I figured it would with
I don't
04,
know.
huh?
Yeah. I don't know what the holdup is.
It's just not yet. Okay, yeah, it's just not yet.
Yeah, I don't know why it hasn't been released, or if it hasn't, for all I know, it has been released, because that would be the kind of firmware would just kind of sneak out. And unfortunately, most people don't have the N3, so it would just be there. If anybody's got N3s, go check for a firmware update. I'll be honest with you, I wouldn't be surprised if there isn't one.
I mean, it's like 04, so it really, I say it should work, but
no, it's gonna work. I promise you, it's gonna work. It's just a matter of for all we know, the firmware did come out already. That's what I'm saying, though.
Jeremy said
he checked this morning. Okay, yeah, it's in the pipeline. Unfortunately, coming up hard on Chinese New Year, so
Gonna be a little delay.
It might be a minute. I'll be honest with you.
I think they're gonna postpone Chinese New Year to get all these drone products out.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Yeah, no lie.
Yeah, you call them communists, you call them whatever you want to call them, but boy, it don't matter who's in charge. The Chinese do not give up Chinese New Year. Period. Right. I don't care if Mao's in charge or who. It don't matter. Xi, Mao, Jet Li, whatever. Whoever's in charge over there, Chinese New Year is going to happen. Jet Li. Yeah, it don't matter who's running the show. Chinese New Year is going to happen, son. They do not give up Chinese New Year, period. So, yeah, exactly. That's what I said when the N3s came out. People were like, why are they coming out with these blah, blah, blah? And well, they're not for you. If you already got goggles, they're not for you, bro.
Yeah, it's a good cheap option, that'll run. It doesn't go back to 03s, right? It's only for the new stuff, 04s.
Bill says, and you say, to be honest.
Yeah. No, normally I'm lying. That's true. Yeah.
The House passed the CC bill now off to the Senate. Looks bleak.
Yeah, I thought the House passed the CCP months ago.
They did.
People are just now bringing it up again, but the House passed the CCP months ago. The House has passed the CCP several times, and they put it as part of the overall overarching defense bill. Right. So they've been passing it over and over, and the Senate still want to keep stopping it.
Big Moss.
So we'll see.
One that explains it. He explains it thoroughly. I know a lot of people want to listen to him all day long.
Vic Moss.
Oh, Vic Moss, yeah.
He explains it thoroughly, and I understood it after he explained. Basically, it's they're trying their best to pass this thing as quick as possible.
Yeah.
Well, they're trying to pass as quick as possible, but it doesn't go in effect till 2030. So
it makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean, something is bad for you. I guess it can be bad for you for the next 5 years, but after that.
Yeah. So there is some leeway. I can't remember what it is, but there is some leeway to it. You're right. I don't know if it's 5 years or not. I don't remember what it is anymore.
Well, originally it had that date. I don't know. But...
Yeah, who knows now? Yeah, they might have changed it.
I mean, here's the deal, though. Okay, they passed remote ID on September 16th of last year. Of course, it's been over a year now, but you still can buy, walk in Walmart, walk in Best Buy, anywhere, Amazon. You still let all those drones come in the U.S. with remote ID. Of course, a lot of them under 250. I understand that, but there's still a lot of drones. So who's policing? But I guess this would be different. I mean, it'd be a ban. So
Right. What you talking about it? He's talking about remote ID now. I mean, it's just like it's gone.
Yeah.
Nobody talks about it.
Well, I think remote ID, if you flew, I would say what I would call considerate and just by the rules, you really didn't ever have a problem with remote ID,
Right.
So, I mean, maybe FPV guys, they buzz. But listen, don't matter if you have remote ID or not. If you buzz somebody's head in the park, with a drone going 70 miles an hour, you're probably going to get a call. You know what I mean?
Alderan.
So, yeah.
Paul Duran. Nah, it is what it is. You know what I mean? But like I said, and I'm not trying to be complacent, right? But I don't see the reason for widespread panic either. You know what I mean? Because the House has already passed it 2 times already before as part of the appropriations. Now they separated it out and passed it. I mean, why is anybody surprised?
Well,
I don't understand why people are surprised. They wanted to pass it.
In that span of taking it away and whatever, they could be something where they, the storage could be saved different or something. It might be rewritten or something. So I don't, who knows?
Yeah, the Senate's been the one that's stopping it every time. So we'll see if they stop it again.
AMA field had a bike path now. Okay. But
that's a good idea. So, we'll see what happens. It is what it is. Just like I said about remote ID, when you have this much power behind something, they don't give I don't want to go off into a rant, but that's why I'm a libertarian. They don't care what we think. They don't care what we want, man. Obamacare got passed with 74% disapproval. You know what I mean? They don't care what we think or what we want. They don't, man. Yeah. They don't. They're going to do what they're going to do, regardless of if we like it or not. It's just that simple.
But Lon, you know what? They're banning something though that if you had a viable option, say okay, we don't want any more Ford cars. Well, then you got GMC or you got but there's really no option. They're making people spend money that has spent money on of course first responders and all that. And they're buying lesser of a product for more money. That's what's interesting about it.
Well, it all depends on how it works out. If they allow, if it's just a matter of wording, like it has to be made in the U.S., DJI could open a factory day after tomorrow if they wanted to in the U.S. They already had plans to open a factory in the U.S. and they got stymied. So if that's part of the writing. There's several companies that could just open a factory in the U.S. and be done with it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so we'll see what happens because it depends on what the percentages are. I haven't read the new bill, because I just, it's depressing, but I haven't read the new bill. So for all I know, if it's a percentage thing or whatever, if it just says made in China drones aren't allowed, then they could just open up a factory in the U.S. or Taiwan or somewhere else. And they have factories in Malaysia. Quite frankly, DJI already has factories in Malaysia. So if that's the key, then fine, whatever. They could just make all the drones for the U.S. and Malaysia and be done with it.
Most of the Model 2 says made in Malaysia.
It's Malaysia.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But they also put that little clause in there that DJI and all entities. So anybody that's not Malaysia.
Right. But if they change their headquarters to Malaysia versus Shenzhen, maybe that'll clear it up. There's a lot of ways to skin this cat.
Sure.
So it depends. If I was DJI, like me and Johnny have said many times, I'd be like, you know what? I'm taking my toys and going home.
Yeah, no,
you know what I mean? I'd be like, you know what? Screw you guys. See how you like it. We'll just let it go for a couple years and see if you come crawling back. You know what I mean?
Ain't a lie.
Yeah, because I'd be like, you know what? How much money we making in the U.S. again? Is it worth all this? They're worth all this. You know what I'm
Especially
saying?
on the consumer end. I mean, I guess I don't know. I guess that's a small market. I mean, we think it's big, but it's probably not big at
Well,
all.
they probably make money, but people that really want them, everybody sitting here, if there was a way to, because you can buy phones, like I said, there's Huawei phones. You can
That's
buy
the one
them.
I was thinking of earlier, Huawei. Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta jump through a couple more hoops. It would be the same way with a DJI drone. If I really wanted a Mavic 4 and it was banned, you just bring it in through the back door. There's always ways to get stuff. You know what I mean? And
Hey,
enthusiasts are going to get them whether they like it or not. I'll drive to Canada, like they said. I'll make a 2-hour drive to Canada and go pick one up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure there's still people that program the little direct TV cards, that I remember those days.
Yeah.
Jailbreaking a Fire Stick.
Yeah, because a lot of people think the FCC license, if they don't get it, their product won't work in the U.S. No. No. The manufacturer controls where it works. It'll still work here, So
Flying commercially, Lon, wouldn't you be?
No, commercially you're done. Commercially you're done. If you get caught, especially, it'd be a huge fine. As a there's a regular citizen.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what they can do to you. I'll be honest with you. I'm not sure they could do anything to you, but you never know. They might try to make an example out of somebody, hit you with $186,000 fine or something.
Yeah. Oh, you want to play against the rules, huh? Here you go.
Well, then you could just make a show, about the FAA or something.
Yeah, shittily dinks, but but no, for real though.
Hey, you don't want any of those guys knocking on your doors. I mean, really, you don't.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
No way.
Yeah, to each their own, But like I said, I know plenty of people with Huawei phones. MKBHD just bought that trifold Huawei phone and had it on his channel. Linus, that Huawei phone. And I didn't see anybody beating down their door. You know what I mean? It's like they don't.
Hey, how big's a TFR usually around a stadium on a game day?
What is it? 5 miles?
It's 5, right?
Yeah,
I believe it's 5 miles.
I think
that's what I thought. When I was in Kansas City, we met up at my cousin's house before going over the Chiefs game, and it was like probably 2 miles as the crow flies. And I put the Air 3 up just straight up over me and just did a little, just got, a couple pivot shots or whatever. But I wasn't disallowed to take off. I'll say that. I didn't necessarily check the airspace, but I just was going 100 feet up, and it did its thing. So I guess it wasn't enforced anyway where I was.
You got to watch it.
How close to the game time was that, Joe?
This was at about. Let's see. We met up over there about 11:30. It was probably 11:45.
And what was the game?
And the game was when?
Game was at noon. Game was at noon. Excuse me, at 2 p.m.
You might have
been right. So it was 2 hours before the game.
There was about 2 hours. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. There was a bunch of cars going in and tailgating was happening and all that. But yeah, it was.
I think it's
John Flynn said because that's a semi-professional team. That's why.
Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah.
Oh,
it was a semi-profestional TFR.
I saw Taylor Swift. I saw Taylor Swift with binoculars. I saw Taylor.
Yeah, you got to watch it though, because if you want to be in the air when a TFR gets initiated,
right?
Trust me, I know a couple of people that have lost their drones like
really.
That.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, baby.
That's crazy.
Yeah, you gotta be cognizant of that.
Man,
If the TFR comes in while you're up.
1 hour.
He's exactly right. I knew it was something like that. It was like an hour before, an hour after.
3 miles, and okay, so I was within the 3 for sure, but yeah, I was 2.5 hours probably prior to the game. So
yeah, you're fine. You could have flown over the stadium probably.
No, hell no, I wasn't doing that.
I mean, legally, you probably could have.
Legally,
I'm sure I would have made it, but no.
Legally and technically, but as you're being handcuffed.
Yeah. It was my birthday. I was not trying to have a bad day that day.
Yeah. No, when there's not a game, you can fly over the stadium all you want.
Yeah, they have. I mean, at our college here, Western, they have the TFR too, and but I fly over the stadium all the time, you know, when it's no TFR. I don't know if Western likes it or not, but nobody's.
And that's how soon before the game? How
It's like
long?
an hour
It's
before.
an hour.
Yeah, hour before, an hour after.
Well,
Nice.
if it's what under 30,000 people, it is, you can still fly over it. Is
I
that?
think it's Yep.
Thought it was 10,000.
No, I think it's.
I'd have to check. It might be.
I'd have to check, but I wouldn't play with it too much. I'm just saying,
No.
if you're gonna do
I'm not
it,
gonna test
like 3 hours before, be like Joe, be like 3 hours at a time, 2 hours at a time.
Yeah.
Don't be playing.
I did. I
Speed's
remember
right, the
back
guy.
years ago. Back had to be 7 years ago. I was up in Casey for a game. We were tailgating. I had my Dramita Ominous. Look it up. And I was flying around the parking lot while we were tailgating and shit. And that's just a line of sight drone. I mean, that's just
That sounds like a damn disease.
$60. It's like no, I think it might have been an $80 drone. Oh my god!
I
But
see a doctor.
Yeah, you
But,
need to see a doctor about that drone.
You need a complete
yeah,
workup.
yeah, right. But no,
Yeah,
I remember
Copper's
flying around
right.
there, and there's a little shit camera, a little shit drone, but.
Yeah.
Golf cart went by with security, and I was sitting in the tailgate with the controller, and I was like, "Oh God, please don't say something." And they just rolled on by, and as I'm looking up, because it's line of sight, I'm like, "Oh shit,"
Mhm.
Well, there's no GPS on that one or
No,
anything, right?
no, no.
So it wouldn't be
it's like
affected anyway.
it was like 400 or 500 feet away, and it just dropped out of the sky.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like there, it was junk. I mean, it was fun little line of sight drone, but
Flew my team at Talladega race one on the outskirts of Raceway, and I was flying it, around and everything, just like you said, Joe. It's fly by wire. You're watching it, and everything is just line of sight, and it's scary as hell. And
Yep.
because it can crash in 2 seconds.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, guys. I think I'm gonna go ahead and end this. We got to start way early this morning because Chris didn't fly. Chris had texted me last night, and Dennis. I didn't know Dennis was gonna. He only really stayed home about 20 minutes. So.
Oh wow.
We got to start early.
Yeah, I woke up 20 minutes into this show. I was like, "Oh,
yeah." He said, "I don't know why." I think he had something that I'm not sure where he had to go. But, so,
all right, everybody.
Great week. No Fly for Fun show this week. Next week we'll do a little Christmas show. So, everybody get out there and fly, and hey, have fun today.